Hello, everyone. This is Chris Ike. Today, we're here to talk about President Tinubu's trip to Qatar, claiming he's going to attract foreign investors. The truth remains that there is nothing wrong with traveling abroad to attract foreign investors. But is the Nigerian environment ready for foreign investors? A country where we have more big firms leaving the country, firms that have been in the country for more than 30 years, a country where we know that the insecurity is at the highest level, a country where our judiciary system doesn't work, a country where our police is among the highest corrupt in the world, a country where politicians borrow funds to share among themselves, a country that does not encourage local production, a country where we have intra tribal problems, a country where we don't have electricity, a country where the roads are not working. How would the foreign investors come? I think we're not being sincere to ourselves, and the politicians are not willing to work on these things. Rather, they are busy going on social media propaganda. How will the president be going on a business trip and is traveling with a national security advisor when the country is at the highest level of insecurity in the country? How would the president be traveling for a business trip and going with two of his sons that don't do anything? But the president claimed that he's trying to cut costs, that his objective is to cut costs. Like I stated in one of my videos, that there is no way our monetary policy will make any meaningful impact when when we don't tackle some of the fundamentals. And part of the fundamentals are government cutting their costs of governance. I don't think President Tinubu is willing to cut costs on governance. Also, in one of my videos, I also mentioned that our greatest threat to our food insecurity, our lack of trust in this economy, is the issue of security in the country. With all the resources we spend on social media propaganda, wouldn't they have been better placed in policing the country? There's kidnapping in almost every part of the country. There are herdsmen's attack in the north. There are bombing in some part of the country. There are killings everywhere. How would the foreign investors come in? Foreign investors look at these things to decide they are coming in or not. No genuine foreign investor will want to come to your country when the citizens of the country do not trust the country they are in. Everybody wants to leave the system. when the level of political corruption is at the highest level in the world, when the government misplace their priorities, Nigeria should wake up. We are not helping ourselves. If government is not willing or they are not capable of handling the security problem, they should seek help from foreign bodies. There is no way we will start talking about business growth in Nigeria when we don't tackle the insecurity, when we don't have uniform policies, business policies. In some states, we have more than 20 business stickers. Nobody is sure of which one you're paying for. Is that the country we want to bring foreign investors into? A country where we can boast of electricity. Okay, apart from Abia State now, is that the country we want to attract foreign investors in? Or is the president going for the trip for some personal reasons? When we can't fix our home, when the industries we have are leaving the country, when we can't support our local production, when we can't help the small and medium enterprise, when we can't give them credit facility, but we spend the money on unnecessary things, when we can't protect the farmers, nobody wants to farm again. We can't help the farmers to go back to farming. Is that the country we want to bring our foreign investors into? A country where the government itself does not even trust the system. A country where nothing seems to work. Does the president think just telling people that Nigeria is safe will attract investors? They want to see that Nigeria is safe. Not traveling with the national security advisor and letting the world know, oh, he was given medal for being sincere. No, nobody needs that. They want to see the workings. They want to see that the environment is conducive for them to come in. They want to see that the cost of the production or whatever they are doing is low when compared to other countries. They want to believe in in the continuity or the constant policy or the stabilized policies. Nobody wants to bring their investment into an environment where looting is the order of the day, or a system where hunger is pushing more people into crimes. Is that the environment that our president is trying to bring foreign investors? We all know we are deceiving ourselves. You want to attract foreign investors? Then do the right thing. Take care of your small and medium enterprises. Provide them with credit facilities. Guide them. Provide local agencies to help them grow. Everybody does it around the world. In the United States, it's called the Small Business Administration. They have local agencies around. Protect the environment. Protect the farmers, give them incentives, provide them a guarantee that if they don't sell their product, that the government will buy it off them. Encourage the small and medium enterprises that when they produce and employ more hands, that the government will be willing to do more for them. If we don't attract some of these, if we don't fix some of these things, we are not heading anywhere. No matter how much we try to do, we are still destroying the system. We are trying to fix a problem from the top and forgetting the fundamentals, or forgetting the cause of the problem. We want to solve a problem, but we don't want to know the root cause of the problem. We're in a country where our policies are tribalistically based. We want to set up things in a state that we know is not the best environment for that item we want to set up. Is that the country we want foreign investors to come in? So when the foreign investors come in with their funds and are not able to move their profit out, what happens? Know fully well that immediately they convert their money to naira into the system, their funds have little or no value. And moving their funds out will be a problem. Is that the country that we want to bring foreign investors into? When we can't fix the root cause of the problem, like the insecurity in the country, when we can't encourage the local production, we are not getting out of this mess. I think the security one is a lot difficult to control, but we can put some funds aside for small and medium enterprise and start reducing the unemployment level. Like I said in one of my videos, open agencies in the senatorial areas, in each senatorial zone, and let these SMEs be able to access help when they need help. Let's be able to fix our judiciary system. So when a crime is committed, we are sure of justice. Any foreign investors that tells you, oh, your country is safe, I'm willing to come into the country, they are deceiving us. The moment you leave their country, they'll throw the people on the side. We can't keep on running from the issues, hoping that magically it's going to fix itself. It doesn't work that way. We have more youth leaving the country, and we're not thinking of what to do to discourage them from leaving the country. We have more companies leaving the country. We have more Nigerians who are not willing to bring back their funds into Nigeria. And we are busy trying to attract foreign investment, or so we claim. What foreign investment are we trying to attract? When we can't even attract our own Nigerians who are living abroad to bring back their funds home. We have Nigerians who are doing extremely well abroad. We can't even encourage them to bring back their funds home. We are busy looking for so-called foreign investors. Or maybe we don't want to call our fellow Nigerians. because they know what is going on in the country. And we think that the foreign investors here are not on the ground in Nigeria. Nobody will want to bring their genuine funds into Nigeria if we don't tackle our insecurity. If we don't tackle the devaluing naira, Nigerians, we need to set ourselves straight. We should be able to fix some of these things. We should be able to help the small and medium enterprises to get themselves out of the mess they are in. We need the SMEs to survive for we to start living, for we to start getting out of the mess. Every country in the world protects the small businesses. Every country in the world, including China and US. So no matter what we do, if we want to tackle the devaluing naira, the economic problem, the unemployment, we need to look at the small and medium enterprises in the country. The president should stop this whole idea of attracting foreign investors, traveling abroad with his family, claiming that he's going to get foreign investments. No genuine foreign investor will be willing to come to the country if we don't create the enabling environment. And no policy that we make, no monetary policy that we make can work in the country if we don't fix the fundamentals that will hold the monetary policy, like controlling government expenditures. So no matter what we do, if we don't fix some of these things, we are in a mess. Last time, government said they are trying to tackle cryptocurrency, speculators. All that we are doing is try and error. How many speculators are you trying to deal with? Because right now, almost every Nigerian is a speculator. Nobody wants to hold naira. Everybody wants to put their money in dollars. Everybody wants to put their money in non-devaluing assets like gold or like landed property. Nobody wants to keep naira. Even the farmers are not willing to sell some of their products. They only sell as per the naira they need. Is that the country we want to bring foreign investors into? The CBN and the coordinating minister for finance should be able to put a group together to find a way to help the small and medium enterprises. They need the help. We can't get around Nigeria economic problem if we don't deal with them. Yes, Nigeria is very, very unsecured credit wise, but we can fine tune a policy to help them be able to collect loan for their businesses, to provide them with a credit facility. We can be able to set up senatorial agencies for them so that these people can start seeing the government working. And as they employ new people into their businesses, we should be able to give them benefits for that. Nigeria, we know what to do, but we are not willing to do it. Thank you. If you are a leader, what would you have done?